Hey guys, Kelsey here with another species spotlight. This week we're talking about the green heron. So green herons are in the species of, you guessed it, herons. They're related to the great white heron, to blue herons, and to snowy egrets and all egret species too. They're one of the shortest species of heron, and they look even shorter because they have big, thick necks that they usually tuck into their body. So as an adult, they're named the green heron, of course, because of the green feathers that you can see on their heads and on their backs. On their breast area, as adults, they're more of a red, chestnutty color. Juvenile green herons are brown in color, and they have a white streaking on their neck. These guys, some of them migrate and some of them stay in the same place year round. So we have a population of green herons in the Keys that stay here year round, but we get more during the colder months of the year during the winter time. So they can be found in wetland habitats. So this is a perfect example. This is a wetland hammock habitat at Dabian's Pond here in the garden. They can also be found out in mangrove islands out in the ocean. So this is a freshwater pond, but they could also be in saltwater. And what these guys do there, so they'll hunt, they're a wading species of bird. They'll stand pretty still in the water. You also might see them jumping around on the branches out here. And they use that really long, pointy, dagger-like beak to stab fish, small fish. They'll catch insects, small rodents, some snakes, and even some crustaceans. So kind of a wide range in their diet. They're one of the only tool-using species of bird, which is pretty special. So, like I said, they catch small fish. One way that they lure that small fish in is using tools. So maybe crusts of bread that they find or that people are trying to feed them. They'll use that crust. Sometimes they'll use a feather or even an insect to kind of splash around on the surface of the water and attract small fish that they can then eat. They had a 68% population decline from 1966 until 2014 because of the loss of their habitat. So for example, down here in the Keys, this would be one of their main species, or one of their main sources of a habitat. And unfortunately, the hardwood hammock environment is pretty rare down here. That's one of the things that makes the garden so special nowadays. And then finally, if you were to find a group of green herons, you could call them a hedge of herons, a pose, or even a scattering of herons. So I hope that you guys learned some today about the green heron. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week.